Good morning, guys. It's December 16th today. It's actually warmed up quite a bit. It's only like -5 Celsius out there. It was like -20 there a couple days ago. So in Saskatchewan, we go up, we go down, we go up, we go down. But we are trending cooler as we get further into December, and when January rolls around, it's going to be a very cold month. But anyway, in the last video, you knew that the 720 threw a depth code, and it's not really just the 720's fault, it's anything with depth. But anyway, it threw a depth fault, and I wanted to try a few other things. I wanted to bring it inside the shop, thaw it out. I was talking with the service manager there at Full Line, and we wanted to make sure that it wasn't just froze up or something. And even if it was, it should have been able to thaw itself out when it's running for a long period of time. Hold on, go. But that being said, want to try it to make sure we eliminated some stuff, because I pulled off this shield. There's a plug, an electric plug in there. So if you pull this plug off and liquid comes out of the electric plug, you know you got a serious problem. And it didn't. So we're like, oh, okay, well maybe there's a different problem. Pull this off. This here cover, like the bird poop on there. Yeah, me too. So you pull this thing off. Everything looks fine under there. Thawed it out. Oh. Thawed it out. Started it up in here this morning. Instant depth code. But it kind of goes away, it comes on, goes away, it comes on. Doesn't really know what it wants to do with its life. And so anyway, now we actually need to use the tractor. Because the 516 is way up north, and we kind of need this tractor to put on the bag extractor. So yeah, so I might just try it. Now the problem with that is it could just derate you, and if it derates you, well then you might as well go get the 516, or because yeah, you guys get the idea. You ain't going anywhere anytime fast, and you ain't going anywhere anytime soon, and you're definitely not getting there fast. We're just gonna back it out of the shop here. Awesome. The door is closed. The alarm came back on. Park brake off. We're gonna hit the exit here. Get rid of that for right now. And we're heading out. Mike, where are you going? Well, we gotta head to the field. Mike, what if it derates you? Well, then it does. Mike, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. And away we go. Oh. It's 9 a.m. and the sun is just nicely coming up, you guys. That's how short our days are around here. Still going. Like I said, I'm gonna meet the bag extractor, and we're meeting up at the bag. And so far, it beeps periodically, so hopefully it doesn't derate us. About there, you hear all that tinking and banging? That's the gravel, because we're right around the 0-degree mark, and the frost is kind of coming out of the road, and it's making that gravel a little sticky, and it's sticking to my rubber tires, and it's flinging around because my tires are warm. Always makes me nervous because I don't want to take out a window. I've tried all different speeds: wide open, hammer down, and even down to about 12 mile an hour, which that's unpractical because I'll never get where I'm going. So it's always a concern. Always a concern. Turn the corner here down a dirt road. Mike, I got a question. Have you ever taken out a window? Oh yeah, quiet. Not you guys. Have you guys ever taken out a window? Yes, but not due to driving down the road with rocks flying. Normally there's some other cause why the window went out. But makes me pretty nervous. Brian was just out here actually with his 930 as well. He's the one that kind of opened up this road, and he said that he was really nervous bringing the tractor back as well because I kept kicking rocks at him all over the place and so on and so forth. I prefer to drive on snow. Smooth snow, not rough snow. Not that I'm being fussy. Actually, correction, now that I got thinking about it, we have taken quite a few windows out of the sprayers, and not the front window. We take the side window out because that's where the wheels are down there. And normally it's if you're on sticky, like muddy roads, and you get traveling upwards into that, you know, 20 mile an hour plus. And then, yep, we've taken multiple windows out actually. And you know what? Taking the window out isn't the worst case. You know, it's annoying and it's expensive. It's when you have to keep spraying without windows. And yes, of course. No, of course I'm not going to shut down. We got spraying to do. But then that can really get annoying. That I put my phone down and I was going over some pretty bouncy bags there. But, bags. Snowbanks is what I meant to say. I got bags on my mind. But anyway, I find it annoying when you break out your windows in the sprayers because you might think, well, obviously, Mike, you got chemical smells and stuff coming in there. And that's not it at all, actually. It's the mosquitoes. They're brutal up here. And we have arrived. So the reason why we're out here is because this bag is getting destroyed by animals. And it's canola. And yeah, we need to get this bag up. Not that we really have anywhere to put it. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. See, look at those holes. They're probably living in there. Whatever it is. There's a big hole in the top. Oh, look at how much. Man, have they ever taken out a lot of canola. Holy crap. Mike, what the heck would do that? I think it's actually, that'd be raccoons. Raccoons would do that. Ever tell you how much I hate raccoons? Especially around grain bags. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. Stomp on it, drift the tractor. Oh yeah. Okay, stop playing around, Mike. The first thing we have to do is we have to pull the snow and ice and rotten stuff back. So you just put your loader down right there. You can see it. Just gently put it on the bag. Apply a little bit of pressure. Reverse. Keep applying some pressure. Yeah, just like that. You can pull it all the way back. That's probably our def code. Exactly what it is. See, that's exactly what Terry just got here now. There is no bag extractor in sight. Do you know what that means, you guys? That means it's not here yet. Mike, does that mean you're going to stop and wait? No, we're going to start bucketing. We have a bucket. We're going to make good use of it. Ooh, don't go too far here. Like that. Pull it back. Hopefully you can squish any mice that might be in there in that excess bag part. You know, that's my goal. That's pretty much the only reason why I do it, let's be honest. Right, then when that's done, you start cutting the bag. We'll split it, and you guys know how we bucket. Just like that, now we're going to start scooping. I can't hold everything at the same time. No, I do not have a mount yet. Always good to take the park brake off before you move. But, then we're going to start scooping. There we go, we got a scoop. He's lowered the air to get those trailers as low as they can go, because you got to be careful with the hoops up there. You don't bend those hoops. All the way up. Don't hit his trailer, whatever you do. There we go, and that's how it's done. Oh, it's that code again. I hear you. I hear you. So, Mike, why do you got to do all this scooping business? I don't get it. I don't understand why you can't just hook that bag extractor on there. I know you said you don't have it, but you always seem to do some scooping in every bag. That's because there's always rotten stuff at the start of every bag. Mike, why is there always rotten stuff at the start of every bag? Well, it's typically because the deer can walk on the side that has the least amount of angle, and they pop a pile of holes in it, and then, of course, you always try and put them on a hill so the water can run out, but you get water, you get some snow, you get snow melt, it turns into water, as you might know, and it always sits right there. So it's really common to have some rotten grain right off the go. So we would typically probably easily bucket 1 trailer, 2 hoppers to start a bag. Unless it's just perfect, there's no holes, then you don't have to. But 8 times out of 10, we always got to bucket the first little bit. That's just how it goes. Well, Mike, I got another question. Why the heck do you not have a grain back? Like, you're always doing all this bucketing, and we actually have to wait on shovels. That's the reason why I'm talking to you guys right now and not actually doing my work, it's because we're waiting on shovels. Mike, grain vac, hello? Well, we actually don't like grain vacs, to be honest with you. We prefer not to have them, especially on chickpeas and lentils, which is our 2 main crops. It splits them, it's hard on them, it cracks them, it wrecks them, and we just do not like grain vacs. The other reason why we don't like grain vacs is we hate dragging that big hose around. We also hate how loud they are, and I think we would probably lose a lot of guys if we bought a grain vac. So believe it or not, bucketing with a good sized bucket and having a couple shovels with a few guys there, it's very quick, it's very fast, very efficient, and we're gentle on the crop, and we don't have that freaking vac just blaring away. Like, nobody wants to listen to that all day. So yeah, we're definitely not fans of grain vacs. Wait, let's go take another look. See this right here? This is good. That is not good. That's on the bottom. Might only be this thick. Could be 6 inches thick. You never know. So it's definitely on the bottom here. So that's why we want to scoop, shovel, and then once we get it back good enough, then we can hook on. It's also a worry we're having this much holes in the bag that maybe there could be rotten stuff here. Maybe there could be rotten stuff here. Maybe there could be rotten stuff up here. Probably definitely there. You know what I mean? So that's obviously a concern as well. This is probably one of the worst bags for canola that we've had. So it's very unfortunate, but we're going to get it picked up. Oh, sorry about that. And the shovels are here. You don't have to go to a gym around here. Farming, you're, say, fairly physically fit. Most of the times. Oh, it's getting worse. We got a leam now. L-I-M. Sooner or later, it's going to derate me here. Don't worry, full line is on the way down. They are down, will be down here pretty soon to get us operational. You take a scoop out, they shovel like banshees until I get back. I'm back. And this is just what we do. Once we get this first trailer full, or maybe it clears up before then we can hook up our bag extractor, which isn't here yet, I guess. Oh, sorry, you didn't expect to see me here. I get it. It's completely out of place. I thought Mike, were we not just loading a truck here with the loader? What the crap is going on? It's because there's a water break in our little town. Had to go deal with that. Forgot to do some videos of me leaving the tractor to go deal with that, and then I did another video the same day, which took the majority of the day, long story short, which there will be a video coming out of the water break. But anyway, that's why you're going to go from this right to the end of the day, taking the tractor home. So that's my explanation. Done. Moving on. All right, we're actually on our way out to go get the 720, because I think they're done out there, believe it or not. All right, just about here, you guys. We're just about here. We always get nice sunsets out here. Look both ways before you cross the tracks. Oh, this might be rough. Woo! Not bad. Well, the bag's done. So I guess so much for me showing you guys the bag, but I guess you guys have seen that before. All right. Adios, amigo. That's Brian. He took off. Ashton. And now we're taking 720 back. So obviously I was told that the bag picked up good, minus the holes. And this is the first time we've actually had the 720 on the debagger. And the reason why is because the 720 weighs a heck of a lot more than the 516 does. We got the extra weights in there, the loader, the bucket. It's just a heavier, little bigger tractor, weighs a little bit more. And weight is against you because it actually has to pull the tractor, right? Because you're actually pulling the tractor back. But I haven't heard anything bad about it. It must have worked. I like to see canola in my tractor. Not happy about that. I like to keep things clean. Those weren't here before. Okay, I'll try and get over the fact that my floor is dirty. Alright, we're on the road. And we're just going to go back to the farm here, I do believe, and then probably go to another bag tomorrow. So sorry you guys couldn't watch the bag unload. Make sure you click back. I've got quite a few videos already with the bag unloading. So I don't think you really missed anything if you've already been watching those. But yeah, it's been a busy day. So thanks a lot for guys for following me around. You guys are awesome. And stay tuned. I got some more. We're definitely gonna have to do a Q&A or just even an update because I got some other things in the works here that are, I think, will excite you guys come spring. So I guess we'll have to talk. I guess we're just gonna have to talk at some point. All right, adios amigos. Yeah, but before you go, update on the DEF code. So our dealer full line came down. They're awesome. They inspected, they looked into it, and it was the DEF pump. The DEF pump failed, split, froze, broke, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it wasn't working. And so they had to install a new one, I do believe. I do believe that's what I was told. Man, those rocks are making me nervous. Oh, that was a bouncy one right there. Making me nervous. So anyways, we're back up and going, and I know you got questions. You're like, Mike, I'm pretty sure that DEF systems have pumps on them to pump all the product back and empty out everything so it can't freeze, because we all know that DEF freezes. Well, you're right, it does have that, and you know what? It is automatic. It's not something that I have to do or have to remember to do. But it failed. So at the end of the day, it still froze and it's still coated. So yeah. But you know what, guys? It's not the first time it's happened. It won't be the last time it's happened. It's happened on every other make we've had. And it won't be the last time that's happened on those either. So welcome to Southwest Saskatchewan and DEF. Don't even get me going on DEF. Ouch, that rock sounded loud. Okay, I'm gonna let you go before I blow out a window.